Yeah. I think you do your normal thing.
Yeah, you're right. All right, guys, what's up? This is Caleb and Caleb will try it. We're going to start a podcast. I've wanted to start this for like a year now, and I feel like I've just been waiting forever for whatever reason, for the equipment, to get the backdrop, to get the perfect room or whatever. I just am feeling like this has got to evolve over time, and I don't think anything can get better without starting.
Yeah, true.
So that's like kind of my biggest hang up, or I guess I didn't really have a hang up, but I think the hang up is kind of over. I feel like we just got to start it and kind of just go with the flow, and as it progresses, hopefully it will just get better.
Yeah.
So I'm Caleb. This is my friend Pesh. We've been friends since college. We met in college, and
2013.
2013.
Yeah.
My second year, your freshman year, 2013. Yep. Became good friends, and then kind of had a pretty fun friendship so far.
Yeah, we've had a good ride. Lots of memories.
Good ride. We had some tats together. We also worked at the same place. We were interns at the same place at the same time, which led to full-time positions at the same place at the same time. And now we are still homies living in the same hometown. So that's the play. We have literally no direction, no plan.
Mm-mm.
You know, we're hopefully you guys will leave us some comments giving us some ideas. I also want guests. I have no hang-ups on guests whatsoever. How do you feel?
No, I just want to talk to people. This has been really fun for me to kind of get a taste of what Caleb does and the effort he puts in. And I'm just having a ball, like, being able to be here and witness it. But then also, like, it's time that I get to hang out with Caleb again. So I'm loving it. Like, all in all, like,
same, man.
This is so much fun just to, like, reconnect. And one thing I realized is that we could talk about stuff forever. So just the opportunity to, like, talk it, bring it to you, and hopefully y'all like it. Like, I'm all about it, and
sick.
I'll take anybody. I love people. I love talking to people. Like, I'm excited.
Yeah, I feel like unless you had the same exact walk of life as me, I can definitely learn from something or learn something from another person. Whether that be I'm farther along in life, perceived to be, then maybe you could learn something from me, or if you're richer than I am, I could definitely learn something from you. Yeah. So
lifelong learners.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm a fan of constructive criticism and just learning new stuff. So you guys want to leave something in the comments, whatever, we'll definitely read it. We have no reason not to read every single one.
Let's start the relationship.
Absolutely. But you can consider this episode 1 of the Does It Two-Step podcast. Does It Two-Step was a thing that I started a long time ago to kind of get my foot in the door for reaction videos, because there are millions of reaction channels. I needed that one.
Yep.
There's like the 5, like the how, what, why. Like, you have to answer those questions. Like, how are you going to do things different? What are you going to do to be different? And, whatever question. So that was my what are you going to do to separate yourself, is I'm going to make a reaction channel, but I need to add that one thing. So it was the Does It Two-Step. We ask and answered questions. Does the song two-step or not? We are going to actually probably listen to music, react to things, talk about music a lot, but we also want to dive deep into just random things, life things. I feel like I'm an adult now, so I can. Yeah. I've lived some decent life, so.
Yeah, absolutely. I think just diving in and just trying to create an interactive time together that hopefully people enjoy listening to and see how it grows.
Absolutely, dude. Dude, what's the heaviest song that you know?
Oh. It's weird because there's stuff I probably heard 6 years ago that was like super, super heavy. But like lately I've just been listening to tons of Kubla Khan. And so their new single Resentment for me is like, I listen to it all the time. And it's pretty dang heavy. I've definitely heard heavier, but I just can't think of it. Like, there's definitely some out there, but Resentment. Whew,
I know, it's weird getting put on the spot like that. Like, I can
from
never
start
think.
to finish. Like,
all right, let me have a snip of it. Does it have a breakdown?
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I listen to this song.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I know, dude. It's so weird. Like, heaviness is such a weird.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you can really categorize things as heavy.
No, and some people think it comes from lyrics. Some people it comes from the music. And like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, instrumental. Like, what's the heaviest? Like, yeah, because that song's heavy from like a hardcore standpoint. Like, if I saw that at a show, dude, I'd be pretty. Like, that sounds pretty heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, but is it as heavy as like, I don't know, like Whitechapel's old stuff? I don't know. Maybe
or like
not.
Veil of Maya comes to mind. Like, if you just want straight up like heavy instruments and
Yeah.
constant just melt your face. Like,
Yeah.
Veil of Maya for me, like when we saw them live, I was like, oh my gosh.
They were so heavy live the
Yes.
first time I saw them. And like Lucas, I think that's his name, the screamer, he was so heavy.
Well, he sings all the lyrics, so like it sounds like there's 3 different people in that band that do vocals, but it's
Yeah.
him, which is, I think, even cooler.
Yeah, they are super heavy. Dude, you know what else is weird is like people think like how like tuning is really heavy, you know, like I don't even know the scale, but you know what's super heavy is like this song is like a lot of people wouldn't consider it heavy, but the tuning is super heavy. So like it's hard to categorize what makes a song heavy.
Yeah.
Like some like issues you would never think. Like listen to how low that is tuned.
Yeah.
Like it just sounds, but I mean the whole song sounds like this.
Yeah, it's weird too, because
Like that's heavy tuning.
Yeah.
But is it the song heavy? I don't know. No,
Yeah.
maybe not.
and sometimes I hear a song, I'm like, that's hard. And like,
Yeah.
I don't know where that comes from. Is it like, what about the song makes it hard? But
Yeah, dude. And like literally like Attack Attack's self-titled album, no joke, that's like the heaviest sounding album, but the album's like not that heavy.
yeah.
So it's just super bizarre. I never really thought about that, like what makes a track heavy. Like this is what the album, like this is the majority of what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Not very heavy, but I mean their instrumentals are like,
Yeah.
that sounds super heavy.
It does.
Do you know a song is super heavy but super good?
What?
Dude, Saw's the Law. Freaking love that song.
Dude, play that. I want to hear
love
it.
Saw's the Law.
I used to have it down. I'm trying to have the lyrics in my head, but it's like, I can't.
Oh,
think
the
of
rap?
them.
I can't
Yeah.
either. Dude, like, I love some Whitechapel. For some reason, Saw's the Law just, like...
so good.
It's so good.
18 million.
18 million streams. Let's see.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Let me rewind it a sec.
Just let it go and let the wind blow.
It's like a hurricane inside of your head. I love that, dude. But then, like, have you heard the, like, To the Hellfire song? It, like, just blew up for being super popular because the ending was so heavy. I don't know why. I just couldn't really get into it. But everyone says, like, it's so heavy. I just, like, it's heavy, but for some reason, like, it's just not that heavy to me.
Yeah.
And it's weird because, like, they're a heavy band.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah,
pretty
that's heavy.
But, like, yeah.
Yeah. And it's weird too because I definitely I listen to a little bit more hardcore.
Yeah,
So like,
I like
I don't know
hardcore,
if
too.
heavy like is quite the description. I think hard. I mean, it's hardcore.
Like, hard, yeah,
But, like,
yeah.
Because like Knocked Loose to me is not heavy, but it's freaking hard.
I
Like-
agree, yeah.
Like, you listen
it's
to
way
Dead Ringer
hard.
and you're like, you're scared.
And part of that, too, is, like, if I go to, like, that kind of concert, I don't really know, like, what happens there. But am I scared to go to, like, a Knock Loose show?
Yeah. First time I saw Knocked Loose, I was terrified.
I was, too, dude. I was
Yeah.
very scared. I had to really pucker up and, like,
Yeah.
dominate in there, in the pit a little bit, just to, like, make my claim. But I was pretty scared.
And like the band that played before Knocked Loose that night was like super heavy, but like not a band I would listen to. Hollow Earth.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
they're
right.
super heavy.
But they were, like, super old dudes
Yeah.
who just, like, playing some
And
metal
then you
music.
and then you end the night with Every Time I Die, which is like hardcore, like for one of the most successful bands, even though they're on break right now. Rest in peace, but
dude.
them and everybody else. But yeah, like they've just had such a crazy career, like, but they're heavy, but in a weird way. Remember we met their bassist? How
Their bassist
cool
is
was
one of
that
the
guy?
coolest dudes on the planet, dude. If you ever
Oh.
see this, the bassist for Every Time I Die is one of my favorite dudes ever. He's the biggest dude.
Oh,
I'm pretty-
massive. He's a mountain of a man.
He is. I'm pretty sure hockey player, or at least hockey fan.
Yeah, when we met him, his hat said "Make hockey violent again."
Yeah, definitely like a. What does he do? He like wrestles too.
Yeah, definitely. The dude definitely power lifts.
He's awesome. He's one of the, and he just looks like a tank up there. He makes the guitar look small.
Yes.
Love that guy. Absolutely love him. But yeah, dude.
Trying to think some other heavy songs.
I
Like,
don't know.
putting myself on the spot. It's hard.
I know. I mean, like, any deathcore band is gonna be heavy.
Yeah.
You know, like Shadow of Intent. You know, Lorna Shore, Chelsea Green. Like, they're all heavy, but
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just weird. I mean, I know why they're heavy, but I just don't know what like definitely makes a song heavy.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I'd like to hear what other people think. Cause like, is it the lyrics? Is it just the tuning? Is it the overall genre? Even like,
Right.
does the term heavy change based on the genre?
Dude, I don't know why, but I think this breakdown is one of the heaviest ones I've ever heard. It's so simple. Listen how heavy this is. I love how heavy that is. Like, it's so simple, but yeah, I don't even know what makes heavy.
Yeah, and here I am, like I'm like scanning like my like songs
Scanning,
just to
dude.
like see if something like pops out. Like
We should get that plugged in at some point,
yeah, oh dude, like
and we can both do it.
yeah, one of my favorite breakdowns of all time has got to be from Modern Misery.
Oh, dude.
Dude, how good is that?
Architect song?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and like if I ever see a feature, it's Sam Carter, right?
Dude, if I see Sam Carter
I
on
listen to it.
anything, oh man.
That was like today. What do we hear today? Landmarks with Drew York.
Dude, we should Drew York's one of my favorite vocalists.
Oh.
We should react to that song.
Yeah, here it is. You went right to it.
I listen to this breakdown a lot.
It's
Ooh,
heavy.
That is so good.
I like it.
I do like that a lot, man.
I don't know what makes it heavy, but I think it's heavy.
I do too. I feel it's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Anna? Is that heavy?
I feel like I have a way different perspective on what heavy is.
What of the songs we just listened to, what was the heaviest one?
But see, like, my description of heavy is more like emotional.
Which one was the most emotional?
I wouldn't even put like metalcore or any of that stuff in the
Interesting.
description of heavy. When I think of heavy, I think of like songs that make me sad. Benjamin Todd, shout out to him.
Ooh.
He's got some heavy music.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
that's
fair.
just like my personal
I agree.
opinion.
I feel like that is extremely fair.
You listen to
I would-
Using Again by Benjamin Todd and tell me you're not shook up.
Sorry for the things, yeah.
Okay, fine.
you where it
Fair,
hurts.
fair. Yeah.
Some
Yeah, so-
Jason Eddy,
Yeah.
Cry
So, like,
Pretty.
Yeah.
Dang. All
I
right.
mean-
fair enough.
But like what Pesh said though, I would agree more with like hardcore.
yeah, dude.
I feel like a description for like this metalcore scene or heavy metal, whatever you want to call this.
Yeah.
Hardcore would be a better description than heavy, because when I think of heavy, I think of I'm moved by music lyrically.
Same.
So if
dude.
it's moving to me and hits me in a soft spot, that's heavy to me.
fair enough. Very fair.
Or like a band that's not very heavy but like has sick breakdowns, Dayseeker.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, Dayseeker's one of the like heaviest emotional. I mean, as
Yeah.
far as his voice carries, I think he's a
Mhm.
very emotional.
Yeah. I mean, Crystal Lake's got some heavy songs.
Dude, maybe we should do a video separately on like what makes a song heavy.
Like, what's that song? Like 81 Plus or something by Crystal Lake?
Dude, like
It's from start to finish. I think it's 81 Plus.
I can't remember which one. They have a really freaking heavy one though.
Plus 81.
I think it's like Down Below or something weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
it's
like
super
Lost in
heavy.
Forever like gives me just super Ghost Inside vibes.
I love that.
I literally thought Lost in Forever was a Ghost Inside song.
Dude, I mean, it features the dudes from Gideon, who also, I'm pretty sure Gideon, they're like, they sound like the Ghost Inside.
Dude,
of
what's
me.
Gideon's
Dude, Bite Down.
Bite Down?
That song is freaking heavy, dude.
Oh,
But like, why? I don't know. They're more hardcore, I'd say, than they are like deathcore. Definitely more than deathcore.
Yeah.
Definitely, maybe like more hardcore than they are metalcore.
yeah.
But I mean, Bite Down's really heavy.
Bite Down's sick. That
Oh,
whole
yeah.
new album is good. Like
So freaking heavy.
lyrically, it's all right, but everything else, like I like it a lot.
I do too.
I like Gideon.
Same, dude. Same. But anyways, guys, that is gonna be
Yeah,
the
there's
first
a little
episode
taste.
of the
There's
podcast,
a little
man.
taste of it.
Very fun, dude. We'll answer any question. I think if you guys loaded up with questions, I think a fun episode would be to answer every question that we see in the comments, at least at some point.
yeah.
Make them as embarrassing as you want. Make them about whatever you want. We'll answer it,
Yeah.
honestly. But anyways, that is the first episode. Make sure you guys hit up our social medias, dude.
Yeah. we'll throw them on there. You can check them out. Yeah.
Feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you want, dude. We might even take to Spotify someday. We'll see, dude. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, we'll catch you guys on the next
Yeah.
episode.
Peace.